Hello everybody, welcome to Starry Tarot. I know it's been a little while. I've been kind of busy, been very busy, but I am here. I hope everybody's doing great, having a wonderful evening wherever you are. It's been a while since I've come on this late. I know I said I was going to come on Halloween, but I was hit with a fit of exhaustion and I wasn't able to come on. I'm sorry, y'all. But I am here. I am here for you. Any questions that you may have, I can answer them for you today. All of my donation information can be found at the top of the chat and in the body of the video. I do tarot readings, of course. That is why you are here. I am a psychic medium. I can contact those who have passed on. I can also get into contact with the energies of your animals if you are ever interested in those kind of readings. Let's see who we have in the chat here. Hello, Anila, and hi, Aisel. How are you ladies doing tonight? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing all right. Thank you so much. I'm doing pretty well, you guys. I'm doing pretty well. I had a little bit of a headache earlier on today. The pressure is kind of heavy in the air today. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I hope everybody else is doing great out there as well. So we have yet to receive a donation, so we can jump right on into a game for the chance to win a free mini reading if anybody is interested. Mini reading is 5 cards, 1 question, worth $5.55. If anybody is interested in playing, please let me know now or forever hold your piece of pie, because I'm about to pull a card. I'm going to pull a Major Arcana card here at random. You don't need to know the Major Arcana to play the game. You can just guess any number between 0 and 21. Whoever is interested. We need a few people to play, so if there aren't that many people in the room or interested in playing the game right now, we can wait just a few moments. Aisel is interested in playing. All right, girl. Oh, my headache's starting to come back. Mr. Headache, don't go away. All right, Aisel is interested. We need at least one other person or 2 other people to play. Mary P, how are you doing, Mary P? Mary P is interested in playing. Let's try and get one more person in here to play. I am going to go ahead and pick the card. If we don't have anyone in a couple of minutes, because there usually are people who drop in and they miss the game. Gayu, welcome. If you are interested in winning a free mini reading, now would be your time. We're playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading. A mini reading is 5 cards, 1 question, worth $5.55. We usually play the game at the beginning, play games at the beginning of the live stream, so now is a great time if you want to jump in on that. You can just guess any number between 0 and 21. If you don't know the Major Arcana, I just pulled a Major Arcana card at random. You simply guess which one I have pulled. Like I said, if you don't know the Major Arcana, you can guess any number between 0 and 21. Mary P guesses 21. Aisel guessed number 8, and Mary P guessed number 21. Hi, Tiana. We are playing a game right now if you are interested in playing the game. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Tiana guesses number 18. I don't know if Gayu wanted to play the game. I'm going to give them a couple seconds to see if they want to drop a guess. Otherwise, I'm going to just assume they didn't want to play. All right, we've got a winner chicken dinner. Congratulations to Tiana. I ended up pulling the moon, which is number 18. You guessed right on the money, Tiana. Congratulations, girl. You have a strong sense of intuition, my friends. Congratulations to Miss Diamond Girl on her win. Congratulations. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And today we're using a great deck. I don't know. I mean, it's great to me because I really love drag and I really love RuPaul and I really love RuPaul's Drag Race. This is the RuPaul's Drag Race, the Fortune Queens deck. I'm so sorry, Anila. We already played the game, but we had a winner. If it's any consolation, Tiana guessed correctly. But thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Today we are using the Fortune Queens deck, Volume 1 by Vanya Cristiani. He is awesome. It's all based on RuPaul's Drag Race, and he's an amazing artist. Definitely check him out. Support his work. He's an independent artist. We love that. What's coming towards me in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Tiana in love? Let's see. 8 of Cups, the Moon, which is what you guess, 10 of Swords reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and 6 of Pentacles. So the last time I read for you, I believe you asked the same question. I, quite frankly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we asked the same question. And quite frankly, I don't like asking the same question in a short amount of time. It hasn't been that long of a time since we asked that question. I think it's only been a week or two. And my guides, before I even turned the cards, were saying it's going to be the same message. Unless you've made a change, like we talked about, and like your spirit guides talked about, walking away, this 8 of Cups, accepting that something has come to an end, this 10 of Swords reversed, walking and venturing into what is unknown, accepting that which is unknown out in the world. You're the one who guessed the Moon. I pulled the Moon. This is our card here. Being brave in the face of the unknown. But so long as you don't walk away, you're going to be stuck in a place of stagnation with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same thing. The 6 of Pentacles, though, is kind of throwing me a little bit for a loop. 6 of Pentacles is an equal balance of give and take. Whatever you give, you'll receive type thing. So this may have to do with your current connection or connections. Whatever, bearing in mind that the very basic tenet. Bonjour, error, bonjour, bonsoir, actually, bonsoir, bisous. This could be just whatever you put in, like it's a very basic thing that we learn very, very young. That's not always necessarily true, but works out most of the time. Whatever you put in, you'll receive. And if you're not putting in the efforts that your guides want you to make in love, you're just not going to see any results. It's just going to be this stagnation. And they still want you to walk away. They still want you to accept that something has finally come to an end, and you need to just nail the final nail into the coffin here. We kind of have that on the artwork here. Okay, Miss Tiana. So that is what I'm seeing for you. For you, love. Sorry. I saw some stuff on my cards there. Hi, Lala. How are you doing, Lala? I hope you are well this evening. I wanted to be here. You're very welcome, Tiana. Thank you. I wanted to be on, I think I already mentioned this. I really wanted to come on Halloween. The veil, as my mom said, is thinner on Halloween in terms of us in the spirit world. It's crazy. I mean, it's interesting because across all cultures, religions, there's always something around the harvest time, the end of harvest time, or the beginning of harvest time that has to do with death. Usually some kind of celebration. And it's not that interesting if you think about it, you know, with life comes death. Anywho. Any dang him. All right, so we have still yet to receive a donation, our first donation for the night, so we can jump on into another game for the chance to win another free mini reading. If anyone is so inclined, please let me know in the chat if you are interested in playing. All right, we've got 2 people interested. Oh, okay, Lala, thank you so much. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, you can go ahead and play the game, no problem, girl. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pull a card at random here. All right, Miss Anila, guest number 12. Aisel, guest number 15. Lala, guest number 10. All right, we've got a winner. Congratulations, Anila. You are the winner. I ended up pulling Death, which is number 13. You guessed number 12. And that is closest to. So congratulations to Anila. Congratulations to Anila. Congratulations. Your sister intuitively guessed it. That's very cool. That's very cool. She's very psychic. She's 11. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's when you know. You know, it usually shows when you're very young. I know for me it did. I was seeing little creatures that I believe were ghosts when I was very young, and yeah, very highly empathic. Usually starts very, very young. How will my tarot journey go today? I did my first full love reading. Oh, how exciting, Anila! Did you do it for like privately for another person? Are you starting out like on Instagram, or how are you advertising? I want to support you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? On Instagram. I haven't thought about how to put myself out there yet. Planning. That's awesome that you even. I find it very difficult to get traction on Instagram for some reason. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one for my other job and one for this. My other job, for some reason, it got lots of traction on that. But for my tarot, like, I know you're friends with me. I know you're friends with me on Instagram, but I don't have a whole lot of followers on Instagram. It's hard for me to like find business on Instagram. My friend just got one. She reposted me on Instagram, and moments later, her follower hit me up. That's really cool. Wait, your friend just started too? I haven't thought about how to. You want to do YouTube and Instagram? Yep, yeah, YouTube, I feel, is easier to get traction, but you do have to put in the work. And I think that's kind of the same for Instagram. I just don't know how to put in the work with Instagram. But for YouTube, I can give you some pointers on how to grow, how I grew on YouTube, and how I've seen other people grow on YouTube. She's been doing it for a while. How long has she been doing it for? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how will Anila's tarot journey go? A couple of years. That's cool. Can I get her information? Can I check her out? She's on Instagram. Is she on YouTube as well? I want to see. I always like to find other readers and see what they're doing. There's a lot of the readers that I befriended when I first started on YouTube, which will be 3 years now, this February, almost 3 years ago. A lot of them are either not on here or moved. Yeah, a lot of them moved over to other platforms. She's not on YouTube? Okay. Yeah, please do. I'd love to check her out. Okay, we've got Justice, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 7 of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is the beginning. This is just the beginning of your journey here. As you know, Anila, this is only the beginning of your journey. And it's going to take some patience. You're going to need some patience to develop your skills, and I'm not saying that you're not a good reader, but I will say that because I'll watch a lot of my readings like when I first started, and they're wildly different from how I read now. And in a lot of ways, I'm like, damn, I've really grown just by doing this constantly. It's like any other job. Practice makes perfect, or any other art form or anything. And that's really what this 3 of Wands is all about, is patience, time, which I know you've got. I know you've got lots of, you've got wonderful, you're blessed with the wonderful virtue of patience. And I know you're more than willing to give this time, and know that it takes some time. And know that you've got a lot of support as well, including your girl here. It took I don't want to say it took longer than I thought it would for me. It actually took a little faster than I thought it would for me, but it did take a lot more work than I thought it would. Like, I'll explain to you how I got started at the very beginning when we're talking on Instagram. Not like it's not like I'm like I don't want to share my secrets with everyone, but it's more like it's a whole lot of stuff, and I don't want to talk about that on the chat. We can talk about that offline or on Instagram. But there's a few things that you can definitely do to get started, but it does take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of resilience. With the Seven of Wands reverse, there are going to be times, well, maybe not for you, but there were times with me that sometimes I remember when I first got started, I remember definitely, I remember times bitching to my friend John about like, why is it taking so slow, man? Why are things taking so slow? Why am I not growing as fast as I was making a lot of comparisons? It's okay to make comparisons in so much as you know that your journey is different from everybody else's and people go a different reason. There's so many different variables, but I do remember feeling very frustrated at times, and that's definitely, that may happen. Yeah, I don't use IG too much, and I used to use it a lot more years ago. So I know how to use it, but there's been a lot of new features, and I know that I can really soup up my game on IG. I'll help you with YouTube. You help me with Instagram. How about that? I need some tips on how to. I just gotta be. You know what it is, girl. Presence. You gotta be on there a lot. Just like with YouTube, like I had to go on every single day. Like when I first started, I went on every single day. I wasn't working any other jobs. Now I'm working another job. I have 2 jobs now. I was just that. This was my only job when I first started. I made sure of that. It was during the pandemic when I started, so I lost my job anyway. So I had all the time in the world. And some days I would just be like, sometimes there would be some days, and maybe today's gonna be one of those days. There hasn't been one in a long time, but there were some days where I just didn't make any money, and I would just be working and working and working and working, and I would feel very, very frustrated. And there will be some times like that, but there also is going to be some times where you're going to make a lot, and you're going to really hit the nail on the head and really help people with all your readings. Yeah, you got to be active. That's the key. Like I worked today. Matt broke it. No, it's not going to be one of those days. Thank you so much, Matt, for your donation. You will be next. Yeah, I drove out, like I had to drive out like an hour to my job today, and then I was stuck in 2 hours of traffic on the way back, and I think I mentioned I have a little bit of a headache. I was like, damn, but I haven't been online in like 4 days. Like, I've got to keep on going. I've got to force myself to go on. So there's a big part of that, being your own boss. Very important too. Like not being too hard on yourself, but being very proactive. But overall, I think it's going to really balance things out in your life with this Justice card. I think that whatever you put in, you'll get out. It's kind of like what I was mentioning. Yeah, whatever you put in, you'll get out. That's what I was saying to Tiana in the last reading when I got the Six of Pentacles. This is a big meaning of this card is whatever you put in, y'all will get out. I mean, that's not always the way how things work in this world, but in this instance, what Spirit is saying is the results you see are gonna be directly correlative to whatever you put in. Whatever you put in. And speaking of, this being a wonderful distraction from focusing on him who shall, I don't even want to say his name. I don't even want to say that man's name. He who shall not be mentioned. 6 of Swords. This is really going to help you move away from the BS, from the bullshit. It can't be your concern anymore, love. It can't. It's because he's sapping you of your good energy. He's trying to, and you are stronger than that. And I think focusing on tarot is a beautiful, wonderful, and very fruitful and powerful, effective way of keeping your mind off of the things that you can't control with him. As much as you want to, you just can't. All you can do is be there for him for as long as you choose to be. You've done your part. You do your part. And this is focusing on you time. Yes, it is. It feels great to help people, to really talk to people, talk things out with people, talk things through with people. Um, you almost feel a bit like a therapist at the end of the day. I'm a spiritual therapist, spiritual coach. Um, it feels really good. And it feels good to have your own thing going on, your own, it'll like definitely add to your sense of self and identity, Anila. Now you're a professional, you're going to be a professional tarot reader. Exactly. Exactly. You can focus on you and your baby mostly. Exactly. Spirit told you to stop getting readings on or about him. Interesting. Interesting. I think Spirit's got some good advice there. I think that, you know, if you've got a burning question, I get it, but I think focusing on it all the time, it's not going to help you. Focusing on yourself and what you need to do, that's what's going to help you. Yeah, I think Spirit's onto something. I really do, and I think it's going to set you free. Thank you for your donation, Lala. I was wondering who sent that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I think it's gonna be great for you. It's gonna be great for your identity, your sense of self. Putting some money in your wallet. Having your own business, having your own little empire. It's gonna be great for you, and you're the perfect person to do this kind of work. I feel you've got a gift. You know what you're doing already. You've been doing this. You understand tarot. Lord, you've gotten enough readings from me to definitely understand. There's so many people, so many of my clients who I'm just like, y'all have gotten so many readings from me. There's no way you can't know what these cards mean at this point without me once. That's why I'm like, you know, the universe will show me what needs to be shown. Yeah. Yeah. The universe will reveal and does. It does. Congrats on your win, Miss Anila, and congrats on your first love reading today. He's trying to grab the phone and look at me. He likes my voice. Aw, that's so cute. Little sweetheart. That's so sweet. Babies like my voice. Little baby like my voice. I love that. That means I've got a calming voice. Aw. Sweet. Yeah, congrats, Miss Anila. I'm really happy for you. Um, yeah, he is. He's a cutie pie. So cute. How old is he now? I feel like the cutest age for babies is 6, 7 months. I think that's like the cute. I mean, well, newborns are also very, very cute. They're so small, so itty bitty. But I love that age, like 6, 7 months. Very, very, very cute. Almost 7 months. Yeah, he's got that cute ass little personality. Like he's a cutie bean. Little bean, so cute. Oh, you're so lucky. Thank you so much again, Miss Anila. You're gonna fly. You're gonna go far, my love. All right, Matt, thank you so much for your donation. Mystic Warrior. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Matt. I hope you're doing great. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. He's so goofy and jolly, always smiling. Oh, little happy baby. What a little cutie. That's so cute. I was just gonna ask that, Anila. I was gonna say, like, what's his sign again? Oh yeah, duh, Aries, 7 months. Yeah, he's like you, little Aries. So cute, little baby. And Aries is the baby of the zodiac sign too, of the zodiac. So he's gonna be a little baby. He really embraces the little baby spirit there. So cute. That's gorgeous. All right, Matt. I'm so sorry, Matt. I need to go grab something from my room. I will be right back. Thank you. We are back. All right, Matt. How goes it tonight? It goes well. It goes well. Thank you, Matt. How are you doing? You're doing great. Had a little bit of a headache earlier, but nothing Excedrin can't take care of, right? I'm like an Excedrin commercial. Okay. What messages does Spirit have for Matt tonight? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Oh my god, just notice his teeth are under his gums. So isn't that normal? So he's teething right now, right? Or his little baby teeth are coming in? He's about to start teething? I don't know when babies start teething. I've never had a baby. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear right now. Nine of Swords, the World reversed, Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, Three of Wands, Two of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles reversed, the Tower, Strength reversed, Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Chariot reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, and Four of Wands. Okay. I feel like I need a bigger boat. These don't fit my cards. All right. Some kind. You know, on my drive home today, I was thinking about the Kabbalic Tree of Life, and I think I mentioned I was stuck in traffic for about 2 hours, so yeah. I was thinking about the Kabbalic Tree of Life and its relation to the 78 cards in the tarot deck. And even if you don't, sorry, Matt, this is related to your reading. This is just a little preamble. Even if a reader doesn't read reversals, there are still, a lot of people, when I do my readings, and we're not even talking, this is actually not even related to that. A lot of people look, oh, reverse, bad, upright, good. No. However, like we've got Nine of Swords. There's a card. I was thinking in my head. Basically, I went through. I was like, no, there are so many upright cards that are very very painful that indicate things that we experience that just suck. Like Nine of Swords, anxiety, Four of Cups, loss when there is still abundance around us. We're still focusing on something that we are mourning after, even though there's something joyful around us. Seven of Swords, theft, loss, betrayal, or theft, lies, betrayal. Three of Swords, heartache. So not every upright is good, and not well, that's not even the point. My point is how interesting it is that all these cards represent the good, the bad, and the ugly of what we experience in our lives. And I always continually see that with everybody's readings. And the more detailed they are, the more I see that. Like, for instance, we've got this Nine of Swords, Two of Cups reversed, and Four of Cups reversed. I was even talking about this Four of Cups just a moment ago. I don't know how this relates to you at all right now, Matt, but this has something to do with there's some anxiety, there's something going on in your mind right now regarding something that you feel you're missing out on. Something that you feel that you've either lost or you never got to experience, and it Four of Cups is fixation on something that we do not have, despite the fact that we still have Three Cups. Or sorry, despite the fact that we still have Three Cups, we're not thinking about this. We're just fixated. We're fixated on what we don't have. And when I see this with the Two of Cups reversed, it looks like possible romantic disappointment. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It could be, but there's some kind of frustration, upset. Wouldn't even know if I'd call it disappointment, but a sense of loss, a sense of not being able to have joined some kind of union. I believe it's with a person. It could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it's like you feel like you're wondering, and you're also wondering why you missed out on this opportunity, and it's something that is perhaps preoccupying your mind. I am noticing also this Seven of Swords right here. Just talking about the Seven of Swords earlier, but we also have it with the World reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. I haven't had any romantic dealings since Rebecca last year, and today erased her. And today, I can't read that. I erased her from my life for good, but I wouldn't say I'm preoccupied, just sick and tired of being stuck in bullshit. Yeah, I think Four of Cups, one of the definitions that I read long ago for Four of Cups was ennui, a malaise. I mean, if you can't see it on the face of the person here in the Four of Cups, I mean, that's just being sick and tired. Really, that's a big part of the Four of Cups. And if you fully erased her from your mind, congratulations on that. That takes a lot of strength, and I think was a very smart thing to do, because you don't need to be dealing with anyone's bullshit anymore. It's just not necessary. It doesn't need to happen. It's something that you can absolutely stay away from. Ending negative cycles with the World reversed, ending negative thought patterns, and really moving forward. Yeah, I've never, we have done readings on her, and the woman, all I can say is the woman's troubled, and I wouldn't say she shouldn't give an F about you. I think she does, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. It's not what you need. Yeah, she doesn't care enough. And she's too preoccupied with other things and herself. Yes, I was going to say, not even so much other things, more herself. She's very selfish. And I think what you did, by cutting, you said you cut her out of your life. entirely today. That's wonderful. You've ended a negative cycle here. I'm seeing this Seven of Swords. It's like you're tired of her bullshit, and you're putting like last straw, desperate. Like this is really like I'm doing everything to pull away with this Seven of Swords, taking matters into my own hands and walking away and really changing. Sorry, I'm speaking from your perspective, and changing and moving forward in my own future, in my direction, with the Wheel of Fortune here. There are some very real feelings of frustration in general in your life, but I would say that you are aware that you're making slow and steady. Seven of Pentacles is really slow and steady progress. You've really been making that. You've been making really solid strides, and your journey is your journey, and it takes as long as you need to take for whatever you need to do. Just be sure you maintain a sense of balance in your life with this Two of Pentacles reversed. Don't focus on any one thing don't stay fixated on any one thing for too long. Try not to be preoccupied by things or any one thing that may be troubling you, or something that you're trying to overcome. Make sure that you give each facet of what you're trying to remedy in your life enough time, if that makes sense, or it's an equal amount of time if you can. It's interesting, we do have the Chariot reversed here. I don't know how things are going with your vehicle. I feel like you're just going to go carless. I think what you told me the plan was you're just going to go carless, and you're gearing up to, no pun intended, you're gearing up to do hashtag van life. Yeah, that's that. Perhaps I often see this Chariot reversed very literally. If we're going to take it in a more spiritual, metaphorical context, we could say your life's not moving forward, but that's not the truth. Your life is moving forward. And this is, I believe we saw this card actually in the last reading. We've seen it in the last few readings we've done for you. I don't know why Spirit keeps on feeling the need to remind you that this happened. Like, but it may also be indicative of your journey towards van life. Yeah. Really making that change. Yeah. I definitely see it more literally, Matt, and I'm not just being polite here. I'm never just polite. That's not my job. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be polite. I'm here to tell you what I see and what I feel, and I don't feel like Spirit's saying that you're not moving forward, because I see that Spirit is saying that you are making huge strides. Slow and steady, but surely enough, you are. Do not compare your journey to anybody else's. My main focus is on breaking negative cycles and energies and that. Yeah, with the world reversed. That's what's up, really, doing that kind of shadow work, breaking those negative patterns, and it can be really tough. I've been there myself. It's a lot of work. I've definitely got a lot of work myself to do there in that department. Queen of Wands reversed, whenever I see this, it always tells me to tell the querent, do not compare your journey to anybody else's. Your journey is very unique. It's going to take just the amount of time that it needs in the time that is there. You're going to do just fine. I feel like there are going to be some abrupt changes. Oh, sorry. Card fell on the float. I feel like there might be some abrupt changes coming up, but I don't think they're like physical changes in your life. I see these as more spiritually transformative changes on the horizon with the Tower. And I feel it possibly a closer connection to both yourself, your identity, who you are, and as well as your connection to spirit. Have patience at this time with the Three of Wands. Know that the time that you're putting in is right. It's appropriate. You put in the right time, amount of time and energies for things to take care of things in your life. Yeah, you're on the right path. You're on the right path, man. Hi, Melmay. If you're looking for a free reading, we might be playing a game for the chance to win a free reading when we're through with donations. Thank you, but we are still on donations. Thank you. I've been listening to the Upanishads today. It's all about that deep transformation. Upanishads. I'm gonna walk up to the computer screen and take a picture of that word. I've never heard of those people. Upanishads? Is that some kind of spiritual group or way of thought or mysticism? Hindu texts. Yeah, those are good. Old Hindu philosophies, ancient Hindu philosophies. Yeah, those are very much steeped in the tenets of letting be what you cannot change, letting and yeah, deep transformation. Absolutely, deep transformation, and a closer relationship to God and to spirit. Transcending to the spirit world through our livelihood on this mortal coil, shall we say. So to repeat myself, patience is going to be of the essence here. Having patience, know that nothing's going to happen overnight, but slowly and surely things will take form. There will be times when you may feel very tested over the next week or so with this strength card reversed. But do know that there's going to be a happy ending here, Matt, with this Four of Wands. Okay? There's going to be... I see you with a dog and a van traversing the land. Maybe even doing blogs. Who knows? That would be fun. I've been nothing but tested the past few months. Yeah, and oftentimes, Matt, from both my personal experience in life and from my experience just watching other people and being a tarot reader, when it rains, it really effing pours. It really does. It really does. And I don't know why that's the way it is. Some would argue that it becomes sometimes when life is testing us so much, it almost becomes an expectation to be tested. So I don't even want to tell you sometimes these things. And to know that being tested and having difficulties really only makes you that much stronger, Matt, gives you that much more character and that much of a greater sense of identity and sense of self. I believe. I think the most boring people on this planet are people who have never had to go through anything. Really. Who've never had to work for anything, who've never lost anyone. I've actually met some people who have really had some lucky times and have, good lives. And, I wish I could relate totally to them. I've had a good life myself, but, I've definitely experienced hardship, and I know it's crazy, but I have met some people that I've really not experienced a whole lot of hardship, and maybe they were just like super, super good in a past life and this is their like present. I don't know. Or maybe it's a way of thinking that they have and maybe it brings it upon them. I have no idea. I don't know if that whole theory is true, the whole law of attraction thing. But a lot of people would argue it is, but I also argue that you do have a very good mindset. I do think that sometimes your negative mindset creeps up a little bit with this world reverse. Not all old patterns have come to a close completely, or mindsets. It takes a long time. It can take a long time. This deep transformational spiritual work, as you said, as we've talked about, You know, it doesn't, a lot of mindsets don't just change overnight. Thank you for your donation, Lavender. Let me add you to the queue here. Yeah, yeah. In shadow work, you know, yeah, like I said, it takes a while. I've hardly gotten started on mine. I know some people who are working on it, and it's a slog. It's a lot. It's a lot. I know one tarot reader who actually stopped reading for a little bit because she was doing shadow work of her own, and it was very very trying for her, very difficult. But so you know you've got this, Matt. Only the strong survive. Only the strong get through things. And you're gonna come out the other side feeling a gajillion times stronger and more amazing and richer in the soul. Okay, Matt. No, it's not for the weak. It's only for the strong. It's only for the strong. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Thank you. Lala, thank you very much for your donation, Lala. Lala, please come to the chat. It is your turn, Lala. Thank you. There's Lala. Hi, Lala. Any advice on my love connection with G? His family and friends are causing confusion. He's in and out, but I know he wants a future with me. Should I walk away from him now? I'm confused. Okay. His family and friends are causing a lot of confusion. Okay. Sometimes that can even, you know, I've seen that happen before, Law. I'm not saying, you know, we haven't even started your reading yet, but I will say before we started that I have seen connections where the guy was way, way into the girl. And rarely does this happen with a woman. What I've seen, it's often seen with a guy. He's way, way into a woman, and his parents will somehow sway him. Like, they really, really care about what mama thinks. And there might be some issues here. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I can't talk. Do you want me to ask if you should walk away from him, or do you want me to do a thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread? Perhaps we should just ask if you should walk away now. What do you think? You know what I'm talking about, Lavender? Especially those Indian, no tea, no shade to Indian people or Indian culture, but I have a lot of Indian clients, and I've seen that happen a lot. I'd be like, you're Indian, or you're from Pakistan. They'll be like, yep. I'm like, that's what's going on. Mom doesn't approve. But it's not just with Indian culture, it's with a lot of other cultures too. Yeah, yeah. It's really sad. I see it a lot, and I'll see it right there in the cards. You know, it happened to you. Yeah. I'm trying to think if that's ever happened to me, where someone's family just like was like, oh yeah, it did happen to me. He was not Indian, but he was Palestinian. He was not Islamic. He was actually Catholic. His family was Catholic, but they were Palestinian. Very wealthy real estate family in San Diego. They were Palestinian and a little bit Greek, but mostly Palestinian. And they, like, when I met his family, it was just like all of a sudden went, beep. We never saw each other again. And they were so nice to me, and I was so nice to them, but it was kind of just like, oh, like this weird, like, wannabe, like this weird little, like, British girl, like, no, not happening, not happening. This weird British girl with Jewish beliefs, no, not today, not tomorrow. He's African, so very similar. Yeah, yeah, different cultures, man. They will listen to mama. They will listen. It's like I said, it's not so much with the women. Like, I believe his sister married I think she married just like a random dude. It was him. There's a number of things, but I truly think this is the core problem. Walk away because I know his thoughts, feelings. Okay, let's just ask that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala just walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, should Lala walk away from GT? Excuse me. The Empress reversed. 9 of Wands reversed. 10 of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. 7 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Cups. 3 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords reversed. I mean, you've got a choice, obviously, here, but the 5s, according to Kabbalic Tarot, and according to me, are cards of strife, cards of difficulty. And when I pulled this, when I flipped this 5 of Wands reverse over, I was like, if I see the 5 of Swords, we're done. This is done. She's got to put down her sword. This can't be the hill that she dies on. I'm really, really sorry, Lala. It's 10 of Swords. It's over. I feel it's already over. You can't make this happen. It's not going to work, and you can't make it work. It's not going to work with the 3 of... I'm sorry. I'm trying... I don't know. I'm trying to put this in as kind and soft terms as possible, but it's very, very blunt, the messages that I'm getting from your guides right now. Okay, they're being very, very direct. It would never work between the 2 of you because of these outside forces. You could never make this. There's nothing in your power that you could do to make this happen with this Ace of Swords reversed, with this 9 of Wands reversed, and with this 5 of Wands reversed. There are too many conflicts that you couldn't even battle for if you tried. This would only result in heartache. More so, if you waited, if you stayed around, the heartache's gonna increase. It's another message I'm getting. You would set yourself, bring yourself some satisfaction and peace if you left. And your guides recognize that it's very hard to walk away because you have such strong feelings for him with this 6 of Swords reversed. But you would be moving to calmer waters if you did leave, girl. They're saying this is a battle that you cannot fight. It's only a battle that you would lose. That you wouldn't even be able to get onto the battlefield, is the message I'm getting here. You wouldn't even be able to argue anything really with him. It would be like arguing with a brick wall when it comes to this. As much as he has feelings for you, there are too many outside factors that are mucking this up. And it would only bring you a sense of loss if you continued with this Four of Cups. Unfortunately, you've done everything that you could do. This was the card that, like, what that I was talking about earlier. Is like, if I see Five of Swords, it's over. Can I tell you why? Like, what is happening right now? His family disapproved. There's outside. What the message I'm getting is there are outside forces that are preventing him from making the executive romantic decision that he needs to make here. And that you've done everything in your power, everything that you were supposed to do, yet you're not going to win what you wanted to win. You're not going to get what you wanted to get here. You're not going to win what you set out to win with this Five of Swords. The defeat is inevitable in this situation, and with everything that you told me, it sounds like it's his family. Sounds like it's culture. It sounds like it may not even be that they disapprove of you as a human being. It could just be a cultural thing. Flat out, up and down. That could just be all it is. But everything I'm seeing here is like, walk away, walk away. My spirits I hear them whispering it, walk away, she needs to walk away. Like, you've got several guides all saying you need to walk away. Several I'm not just hearing one, I'm hearing several of your ancestral guides all saying that she needs to walk away. She needs to walk away. And this is abundantly clear here. Now, I do agree with you when you say that he wants to be with you. But the cards are saying and your guides are saying that you've done everything you can. There's nothing that you could do to make this happen, love. I'm really sorry. I want to tell you, yes, there's totally hope. You can totally make this happen, but I feel like you've moved all of the mountains you could possibly move. If that makes sense. Like, there's certain things that you couldn't even possibly, like, do or rectify if you wanted to. Like, there's certain things, especially when it comes to family and religion, that you can't change. And it's steeped in years and years and years of tradition and doing things one way. And that's sadly what I'm seeing here is, I believe it's his family has an aversion to, I don't know how different you are from him culturally, but they also raised him to not be with someone who's not of his culture. So despite the fact that he loves you and wants to be with you, he also, even if it's below the surface, has intentions of being with someone of his culture, is what I truly think. I think that you are the fantasy for him. And you deserve more than that. I know that you have deep feelings for him, and I your guides fully acknowledge that. You really have a lot of emotions for him, but they're also saying that it's only fair for you to throw in the towel at this point because you've done everything you possibly could, and you didn't do anything wrong, and there's nothing you can do, and you deserve the best. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss Lala. I really appreciate you, as always. I hope I brought you some clarity. I hope this helps you. Like I said, I hate being some of my readings, I end up sounding very, very blunt, and I have to apologize. Sometimes it's the cards and your guides. Like I said, you had multiple guides coming through with that reading. So I was like getting multiple messages. I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I was just kind of getting them like really quickly, and I had to just say them as they came. And I'm sorry if I came off sounding gruff. I deeply apologize for that. I try to soften things a little bit. I'll always tell you the truth, though. I'll never mislead you. That's the rule. Thank you very much again, Lala. I appreciate you. Lavender, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate you as well. Oh, moving crystals all around here. Thank you so much. Yeah, please don't let this hit your self-esteem, Lala. It's nothing about you. Like I said, we want, you're the fantasy, you know? So don't let this affect your self-esteem. You got it going on. You got it going on. Now it's time to find someone who doesn't give a crap about cultural issues. Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I like guys of all kinds of cultures. I've probably dated, like, every single type of culture and, like, race out there. Like, so, I like, yeah, like, when I think about it, it's, like, many, like, different countries around the world. Yeah, they don't care about that because those things aren't important in the modern age. I mean, they still are to some people. That's the unfortunate part. You can't disrespect that, but it's difficult. It's a difficulty that you don't deserve to go through. And you'll find a guy who's gonna love you for who you are. Lavender, I see you posted your questions and your donation. I can only read. PayPal is so weird. I can only read one. I can only read the first question that you posted, Lavender. Is it Kaylee or Callie? How do I pronounce your name? Yeah, if you could, hun. Well, I got the first question. What's the energy with Capricorn towards me? I can tell you that. However, I need to know. Kaylee. Okay, thank you, Kaylee. I need to know what's the Capricorn's name. Am I pronouncing it right? It's Kaylee. Jagdeep. Okay. And and what is your sign, Kaylee? Oh. Do you want me to just see what the energy is? Or do you want me to do a romance reading? You're a Capricorn too? Okay. Okay. I think we can get pretty thorough with the romance reading. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jack Deep's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kaylee? Four of Wands reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed, and Temperance. I'm literally scratching my head on this one. Is this someone who you might not really know very well? Or is this someone who you know well? Because this is a head scratcher here. This could mean one of two things, depending on how well y'all know each other. If you know each other very well, it's bad news. If you don't know him very well, okay, you don't know him too well. Good, good, good. So, but here's the tea. Is it someone you work with? Is this someone that you work with? I'm okay with the Hierophant reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed. I don't believe there's no conflict, there's no lack of value, there's no taboo. You're just not in his general sphere. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, I very much get that energy. You're not within his general sphere of influence, and I don't mean this to hurt you. This is just me being honest, Sophie. I'm always honest. Um, you're just not in his general sphere of influence enough for me to pick up anything on him. I don't mean this in a cruel way, but he doesn't think about you that often. He doesn't have any inherent strong feelings, bad or good, for you. He doesn't have any intentions towards you, other than, I would suppose, to work with you with this Temperance card. Like, he does like you, he does enjoy it. Do you guys talk occasionally? There is something about sharing occasionally with this Temperance card. Like, he does like the back and forth, the banter thus far, but I feel like there definitely needs to be more for you to get into his noggin here. Does that resonate? How often do you guys chat? Like, do you guys flirt? So I'm really good on my way to talk to him. Well, that's not okay. Coming from someone who's very, very shy, I'm being a total hypocrite when I tell you this, but that's not going to help. Not talking to him's not going to help. Not flirting with him's not going to help you get into his mind. When I do these tarot readings, I would call it a mind reading, but there's this one other tarot reader who like called me out and said it was like copyright, and I'm like, that's not copywritten. Um, I'm essentially reading someone's mind, and you're just not on his mind. If you rebut, I believe you would be if you started talking to him. I think that if you started talking to him, just like swallowed all of your courage, just said, girlfriend, like, go get this. Like, if you don't shoot your shot, you're never gonna know, and you'll never know if you don't talk to him. I think he's gonna initiate the flirting. I wouldn't talk to him flirtatiously. Don't well, you do whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't start it out flirtatiously. I would start it out just like regular banter. Try to, if you can, manipulate something to be, I don't know in what capacity y'all work together, but if you can manipulate something in the workplace to try to work with him, like say he works in such and such a department. Here's an example. I know this is probably not the case, but say you guys work in a clothing store, and he works in the menswear department, and you work in women's. Take something from the menswear department and say that a customer wants information about it. Find some way to talk to him about work, especially the fact that you guys are both Capricorns. Find it to be work. Find something work related to talk to him about it first, because then there's no pressure. That's because, girl, that's exactly what I would do, and I think it's effective. But you've got to put yourself in front of him. You've got to put yourself in front of him, or else he's not going to see you. And it's not that you're not beautiful and you're not charming and you're not compatible. It's just that, especially at work, people are focused on, they're already preoccupied on something, work, what they're doing there. So you need to, get his attention, wave those flags, wave those sparkly flags, let him know that you're looking. But definitely, I know it takes a lot of courage. I'm the shy one. I'm speaking from a shy person, but that's honestly what I would do if I was in your position. Okay. All right. So that is your first question. I hope I brought you some clarity there with him. What will the reconciliation be like between me and the Gemini? What is the Gemini's name? Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the reconciliation go between Kaylee and Bath? Hi HG, welcome. If you would like to be added, all my donation information can be found right there at the top of the chat and in the body of the video. If you're looking for a free reading, we might be playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading when we're through with donations. Thank you. Three of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, the Emperor, Tower reversed, and Eight of Cups reversed. Oh my. Haley, is this an ex of yours? Is this your ex? Oh jeez, I need some LaCroix for this. If this is an ex of yours, he's your missed connection. So I feel like it's gonna be good. And I think we just received a donation from Felicia. I haven't seen her in the chat. Is it Felicia? It was. Thank you so much, Felicia, for your donation. Go ahead and add you to the list. How are you doing, Felicia? Hope you're doing well. He's your missed connection. How did that happen? Was it like Craigslist missed connections? Did you see him? So I feel like it's going to be relatively good with the Emperor here, the Tower reverse. But here's the thing with the Tower reverse. I feel like nothing major is specifically going to come of this. Are you guys for sure meeting up? Or was this something that... Are you for sure that you're going to meet up with him? Because I feel like there's going to be a little bit of like, you're going to feel a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Dissatisfied, I guess. Just so long as he's not in anger. Why would he be angry? No, definitely not angry with the King of, well, he might be a little bit with the King of Wands reverse. There's something about being unfair here. And something about some kind of disappointment and dissatisfaction here, like not completely being satisfied with the encounter, if that makes sense. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think it's gonna be all for naught. I just think I think it's gonna be think you're gonna make some progress. I just don't think it's gonna like bring you all the it's not gonna meet every expectation that you have. He's very difficult. Yeah, what's his sign again? Like yeah, with this King of Wands reversed, I'm not so sure about him and how he behaves and how he deals and handles things. Um, okay, he's a Gemini. No tea, no shade to Geminis. I love Geminis. One of my favorite signs, but sometimes they can be a little misled, a little misguided. A little led astray, shall we say. So I don't think it's going to be all terrible with this Emperor right here in the center. I don't think he's going to get super blastedly upset. He doesn't handle things well. Yeah, that's what I see with this King of Wands reverse girl, is someone like not handling things kind of like an adult, really. I don't know, girl. I don't know what you want from this reconciliation. I don't know if what you're looking for is like to be together. You said he's a misconnection, but does that mean you guys used to date and you want to date him again? Or because I don't know if this is someone that you really would want to date. I'm just a lady who reads cards. Don't mind me, but that's just my little opinion. Is that kind of attitude, those kind of behaviors, you avoid him when he visits, then why are you trying to see him? Oh, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Because all I'm seeing is like disappointment, really. So a little bit of satisfaction, but a little bit of like with unfinished business with that Eight of Cups reverse. Someone being fundamentally a little unfair with that King of Wands reverse. So, no, girl. I don't know. I would really think really hard. Yeah, I can't with anger. I can't. It's always guys, right? I mean, there are some angry women, but like the people I know in my life who have been angry, it's always the dudes. And it's like when they're out of my life, it's just like peace and quiet. I don't need no anger in my life. I don't need no anger in my life. Don't need it. And you don't either. You deserve peace. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to see. It's up to you if you see him. I respect you no matter what decision you make. Just be very careful there. Okay, love? Thank you so much, Kaylee. I appreciate you. As always, thank you, thank you. All right, Miss Felicia, you're wondering any messages from Mary? Is this a mediumship reading, Felicia? Or is Mary alive? Mary's alive, right? Oh, it's mediumship. Okay, Felicia, mediumship is actually a different. Well, first of all, we need to first see if Mary's available for me to contact. Second of all, if she is, mediumship is actually 25-25. It's a little higher. Takes a lot of energy. I'm already like a little out of breath. But let's see if she is available. I have a couple questions first. When did she pass? Well, don't pay the difference yet. Don't pay the difference yet. I may actually end up refunding you this. If I can't get through to her with the pendulum, if I can't establish some kind of contact with her prior to the cards, then she's probably not on the other side yet. So a couple questions, my friend. When did Mary pass? Oh wait, 3 years ago. And when was her birthday? And on what day do you know the day that she died? And if you don't mind me asking, what was her relationship to you? Let me get into card mode here. This guy. Thank you. 4/24/2000. Okay, that helps me. Wait, that was Mary's birthday or the day that she passed? Seven 2000. Mom died 7/2000. She. Is this your mom? This is your mom, love? I'm confused. Okay, so I'm seeing April 24th, 2000, and I'm also seeing July 2000. So it's okay. Yeah, let's start again. I'm just trying to figure out which date is the correct one. Was it April 24th or 2000? Oh, I'm so ignorant. I'm so sorry. I see birthday 4/24/1942. I'm an airhead. Boop boop. Okay. I got you, love. Okay. And she passed July of 2000. So she passed away 23 years ago. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please turn the pendulum clockwise if you are available to give messages through me to your daughter Felicia. Mary, if you are available for me to communicate with, please turn clockwise. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, if Mary is available to communicate with me, please turn the pendulum clockwise. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 it's turning clockwise. Oh, wow. And it just stopped the moment I gave that confirmation. Thank you. Okay, yeah, she's very much available. All right. Wow. Okay. So we can commence with the mediumship. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Felicia. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna light some incense here, get this place all ready. Drink of water. Okay. I just heard my phone buzz twice, so I'm gonna assume that was PayPal donation from you, Felicia. Thank you. Thank you very much, Badger Web, for your donation. I will add you to the list in just a moment. And just received another donation as well. Let me just do this list before we get started. And we're about to do a mediumship reading, so please be respectful in the chat while I'm doing this. And these are really special readings. Not like other readings aren't special, but we're contacting those who have passed on, so please be very respectful. Thank you. And thank you so much, Matt, for your donation. Okay. Okay. Just get warmed up here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide any and all messages for Felicia. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide any and all messages for Felicia. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide any and all messages for Felicia. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide any and all messages for Felicia. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide. Mary, please provide Felicia with any and all messages. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide Felicia with any and all messages. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide Felicia with any and all messages. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide Felicia with any and all messages. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please provide Felicia with any and all messages. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through with any and all messages for Felicia. Angel, messengers, and spirit guides, Mary, please come through with any and all messages for Felicia. I think your mom likes my cards. I don't know if your mom was into drag at all, but she said she liked my cards. I got that message from her. That was very polite. Thank you. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, the World, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups reversed, Two of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, and Two of Pentacles reversed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one's an obvious message I'm hearing that's coming through for you. It's interesting. I had a headache on the right side of my head earlier, and now it's just got a tiny little one on the left side of my head. Four of Wands reverse is finalization of a divorce. Oftentimes, the world, things finally coming to a close. Finally coming to a close. But she's saying that while it's going to happen, I believe within the next year, within the next year, with this spread here, or this down the center, something's coming to a close. I'm seeing this, a marriage is coming to a finalization. It's still going to be a transition though, with this Eight of Cups reversed. I'm loving this King of Cups right here. I'm getting a message that she really lauds and appreciates your emotional stability despite the many rocky ups and downs that you've had to endure over the past few years. 5 years has it been? You've stayed steady. And you've processed the heartache with this Three of Swords reversed. And now it's time to look, the cards are falling here. Now it's time to look forward to the future, which is something that she's saying that you don't do enough of. Not me, it's her. Don't shoot the messenger. 2019. It's finally going to come to a close here. This to me is finalization. I know I've been saying that since I think I've been reading for you for what, girl? Like a year now, year and a half, I don't know. And I know I always say it's coming to a close. Okay, firstly, let's remember that time is relative, especially in this, not just in our world, but the spirit world. What's soon to the spirits may not be so soon to us, but the timeline that I am really seeing, the time frame I really am seeing is in the next year. And that still might not even be soon enough for you. I'll get it, girl. But that is the timeline that I am seeing in my mind. In the grand scheme of things, I think that is soon, and I just hope it happens sooner. But yeah, she's saying that it's okay for you to start looking towards some type of a new life. I know you have, in a way, in many ways. You've been interested in Reiki and exploring those options, different career options, and that's part of this. But there's also, if you have any like travel desires or like just like desires of things that you wanted to do in your life that he who shall not be mentioned ever held you back from, do it. Now's the time. Now's the time. I think is a great time for you. And she agrees here. Yeah, now is the time. This Ace of Wands, you've got a strong reserve of your emotions are very balanced. You've processed a lot, and you've got high amounts of you've got a very not just high amounts of energy, but the type of energy that you have is the type of energy that fosters something totally brand new, a totally brand new direction, whole new direction. And you may sometimes feel like you are not, I don't want to say that you're not strong enough to go in a new direction, but like maybe a little shy or a little timid about certain things. She's saying, Mama's saying, there's no reason for you to ever feel timid. You've got so much going for you. Don't feel timid about getting into anything new at this time. You've got like, she's comparing you to the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. That you've got this, what's the word I'm looking for? Fixed energy. I wonder why she left me. Why we're so close. We. Sorry, I can't read that. This dang heart. When did she leave you, Felicia? Was it later in life? Your mother left you? She's definitely showering you with a lot of, I mean, this is all truth. You do have alliance strength. You do have all this emotional stability, all stability. I am getting a little bit of a sense that she does feel like sad or regretful about something here. Um, Kind of like a parent who like is trying to make up for lost time. That kind of energy is the energy. No offense, Mama, but that's the energy that I'm getting from her. That's what I was picking up initially too. I didn't know what things were like between the two of you. That's something I won't directly ask. She was always there for me, but she died so early. Oh, yeah. Life path. It was her life's journey. It was a part of the contract she signed before she was born. Unfortunately, um, it's really really sad. I don't know how she passed, um, but it sounds like it was too soon. Um, but she's saying that we all, even the most traumatic, she's agreeing with what I say. She's saying I'm right. Oh, okay, good. I get your mom says I'm onto something. That the soul contract thing is real, even when it's a traumatic death or one that happens young or suddenly. Um, it's something that we signed. It's our time. It was her time to go, is what she's saying, and sadly, with a lot of sadness, actually. Yeah, no, I get this. She's definitely your cheerleader here. It's definitely like she really, well, that would make up missing up for lost time. She hasn't seen you in 23 years. Yeah, no, there's a lot of like cheerleading for you here. Again, with the finalization of marriage, Four of Wands, girl, look at this. Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. These are all marriage cards, all reversed. I do believe it's going, and she is saying that you can expect this to be finalized relatively soon. I say relatively because time is relative, as you know. Um, she does know that this, not being completely disconnected, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of worries. You want this to come to a close so that you can have some finalization in your life, right? And I think that you're going to be getting that. um oh, this one's really sweet. Something about how great childhood was with you, how great raising you. You were such a great little kid. With the Six of Cups reverse, Four of Cups reverse, no regrets about the past. And I'm sure you don't have any regrets about your past. I don't know if you were a difficult teenager. Hey, who wasn't a difficult teenager, right? But yeah, no, she was an awesome mom. She loved being a mom to you. And you've imparted that good mom energy with this Two of Pentacles reverse. What she gave to you as a mama, you've given to your kids as a mama. And she loves that, she sees that, she watches that. And it's a very beautiful thing. So overall, she loves you, obviously, deeply. You've got all this strength, all this resilience, Take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to change yourself. Do expect the divorce to come to an end very soon. I'm seeing this all over these two columns here. And then there's this sweet fondness about y'all's about motherhood and daughterhood. That's really, oh, that's really, really sweet, Felicia. Your mom, yeah, it sounds like your mom was a wonderful mom. And Mary, I thank you so much for coming through tonight so I could communicate with your daughter. Thank you, Mary. Oh, your mom's really, really sweet. Your mom is really, really sweet. Thank you, Felicia. All right. Thank you again, Miss Felicia. She was absolutely the best, yeah. Yeah, she sounds precious. So sounds really wonderful. And you are too. You got that from her. You should as heck got that from her. All right. Badger Web, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Badger Web, thank you. Oh, you cry for her. Every day you cry for her. Oh, sorry, Felicia. She watches you. She's got her eye on you. Do know that. And she's watching your sons as well. Hi, Linda Napora. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Badger Web. There's Badger Web. You want to know if there's any spirit that's been trying to talk to you? Well, Badger, I don't know if you've had a tarot reading. Have you had a tarot reading before? You can ask me a specific question. That can be your specific question. Well, first of all, did you want 2 5-card readings or did you want a 10-card reading? Second, when it comes to your question, love, that could be your question. Is there a spirit that's possibly been trying to get into contact with you? I can confirm or deny that if you'd like. If you have a couple questions, I think it'd be wise if we just answer those questions. If you've got a spirit trying to contact you, I say, embrace it. It happens to me every day. That's why I do this for a living. That's what I just did with the last reading. I embrace it. And I've learned how to use it. I was even thinking about it on my drive today. I was like, I need to learn more about my mediumship skills and how to use them to harness them. Because I can't seem to talk to every person who's passed on, but I can talk to some people, and when I can, it's really moving, and it's definitely a gift that I believe everyone has it, but not everyone. It's something you've got to work on. 2 5 cards. You've got many spirits. Okay, just embrace it, girl. Keep yourself protected. Keep yourself protected. You're just wondering if they're here now? Well, what's your first question? Let's start with your first question. Unless you're wondering if there's spirits with you right now, if that's your first question. I say, just make sure that they're safe spirits. Not every spirit is negative, just like not every person is a bad person. There's good and bad with every person, and there's good and bad with every spirit. So you got to be careful, like stranger danger. I'm lucky. I have a spiritual bouncer, basically. Like my grandpa will not let anyone negative come into my space. which allows me to do what I do professionally. But so if you can try and harness a spirit guide that will do that for you, I highly recommend that. Will I get to raise my youngest child? Will she come back to me? Okay, that's a tough question. But first of all, Badger, is that your real name? And second of all, what is your daughter's name? Uh, your name's Summer. Your name's Summer? Um, if you don't feel comfortable giving me your daughter's name, I totally get it. But I do need her first initial. If you want to do that, I get it with kids not wanting to give names, but I do need like some way to address her, if you don't mind. And Summer, what is your sign? Your name is Badger. Okay, cool. And your daughter's name is Aurora. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger be able to get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Badger get to raise Aurora? Okay, Badger. Let's see. Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles reversed, and Ten of Wands reversed. Are you sharing custody when it comes to Aurora? I do see the Queen of Cups, which is a motherhood card here, upright. I see you having things more in your power in terms of being able to raise her with the Page of Wands, but I do see some argumentation when it comes to co-parenting, I believe, with this Two of Pentacles reversed. Difficulty when it comes to balancing. I don't think you're going to be able to just raise her on your own. I think there's going to be another person co-raising her. I don't know if it's another parent or maybe a grandparent or a parent. I'm not quite sure. I do see current burdens going away with this Ten of Wands reverse, but the burdens are very much there. But I do see you also moving on to calmer waters and finding some peace here with the Six of Swords. So I think it's kind of a matter of like give and take. Unfortunately, when it comes to raising her, I feel like you're gonna have to share raising her with someone in some way with this Two of Pentacles reversed. But I do think that overall you will have a hand, a major part in raising her. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to get custody back. I think you're gonna get, I'm gonna be very honest with you, Badger. I think you're gonna get partial custody. I don't think you're gonna get full custody with that Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm feeling another energy pulling her away. And I wasn't so much feeling the other parent or like her baby daddy or your baby daddy or whatever. I was feeling his wife is trying to steal it. Yeah, I'm feeling like other energies, like yeah, your dad and your stepmom or ex and his wife, whatever we want to call her, they've grown an attachment. I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen. They grow an attachment when they need to take care of it. And you are, I think the courts are gonna see that you're totally like fit to take care of her. Like, okay, bing bang boom. However, they're going to really, I think, really plead their case here, and I think there's going to be a balancing thing there. Yeah. No, do not. Yeah, no, do not let her adopt your daughter. No way. No way. Definitely step in. I think you've got a lot of power there with that Page of Wands. You have a lot of power to step in and be like, nope, I'm the mother. Not happening. It's not happening. But I do think a partial custody is in the cards there. Yeah. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. That's terrible. Yeah, people get crazy with that when oftentimes, yeah, I've seen it happen in different capacities. Hoping for guardianship, not adoption. Yeah. Yeah, that would work out better. Well, hopefully the courts will see that. Hopefully somebody is going to see that she's not in her right mind. Yeah, keep fighting. What is this man's name? Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? What did Mike? Do you know Michael's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Michael S. Aurora's father? Temperance reversed. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. the Emperor reversed, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. In the crazy wise words of Jerry Springer, or was it Maury? He is not the father. No. Excuse me. The Emperor reversed. The Emperor is the father card. Yeah, the father of fathers. He is reversed. He did not give you this child. Six of Pentacles reversed. He did not share of himself to make this child. That would be it. That would be a no from me, very clearly. I'm sorry. But that's not, it's not a paternity test. It's not set in stone. If you could, I would do a paternity test. I'm not a doctor, but Spirit says that he's not the father. Okay, that is what I am seeing. Thank you very, very much, Badger. I really appreciate you, and I wish you all the very best. Whatever you decide to do moving forward. Oh, thank you. I still think you should, if you can, get a paternity test. That's always wiser, I think. I think tarot's good, but, like, damn, yeah, no, the Emperor, that's the daddy card. That's the daddy card. But if you could, get a paternity test, just to be sure. If you can. If you can't, you might just need to go by that. But thank you so much, love. You're very welcome. Thank you. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your night. Mystic Warrior, Matt, thank you so much for your donation, Matt. I appreciate you. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. I'm so excited. I just decided what I'm gonna do when I am done with my live stream. I'm gonna eat pizza. I decided what I'm gonna have for dinner. I'm gonna have some pizza. It's great. I had no idea what I was gonna eat. And I'm gonna watch Drag Race UK. I had no idea what I was gonna watch. And it's gonna be great. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Oh, cool! I play guitar. I started learning when I was... Take care, Badger. Love and light to you. I started learning to play guitar when I was 12. Mystic Warrior, you had pizza? Was it Mystic Pizza? Yeah, I started taking lessons when I was 12, 13. And then I got an electric guitar when I was 14. And I was really, like, friggin' strumming and, like, hammering that thing. Probably up until about 17. I kind of gave it up. And I haven't really played. My nails are always so long. I have an acoustic guitar that was owned by Janice Ian. And I have one really old guitar that my dad had from the 60s when he lived in the city, or the 70s, not that old. When he was a hippie living in San Francisco. And then I don't know what happened to my electric guitar. I think my asshole ex-boyfriend stole it. You're not feeling it? Why? Who doesn't love guitar? It's pretty simple, yo. It's pretty simple Simon. I think so. Like, I could even, I mean, like, if you wanted to, maybe, I don't know if I could, like, if I'm good enough to, like, offer guitar lessons, but basic chords are freaking easy. I'm sure you can find stuff online. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play guitar? Basic chords, power chords, super easy. Like, I was able to play most Nirvana songs, and, like I was even listening to Nirvana today. I was like, I know how to play this song on guitar. It's so easy. Most Cure songs, like, most songs are pretty simple. Most songs are, at least 90s to 80s songs, are usually power chords, super easy. You're sure? Yeah, there's tons of YouTube. I was gonna say I thought you said there weren't a lot of YouTube videos. I was gonna say, are you crazy? There's tons. Yeah, there's tons. Hey, Kristen, welcome. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play guitar? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Just messengers and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Messengers and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Messengers and spirit guides. Should Matt learn to play the guitar? Messengers and spirit guides. Should Matt learn how to play the guitar? Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles reversed, Six of Swords, and Nine of Wands. Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Okay, it's gonna be a little frustrating sometimes with the Page of Pentacles. Learning anything. It's gonna be a journey, yo! The Six of Swords. You've got the chops with the Nine of Wands. You have the willpower, the patience, and the natural rhythm and ear for music needed to get started on this journey. It's going to bring you a lot of joy with the Ten of Cups, and it's going to work out really well for you. And furthermore, it's going to be a social gateway. You're going to get good. And there's going to be local bands that are going to want you to play with them. I know you're going to be on the road, but you'd be surprised. Like, you're going to be playing, I'm seeing playing with other people with this Three of Pentacles. It might even just be like, you know, what do they call them? Like, those nights when you can, like, when anyone's able to play. Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. I think you should absolutely do it. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. A lot of joy. I know you love music. I was going to say, what then, like, I'm sure you love a lot of music that's guitar-based, you know? Yeah, yeah. And don't expect to sound like Jimi Hendrix, you know, and you know, and I don't expect you to go into it expecting that. I kind of did. I was a stupid 13-year-old, so, but I was very patient. Good evening, Tamika Porter. I was very patient, and like I said, I took lessons. I took weekly lessons, so I knew where I stood, especially like next to my teacher. I got good, I'd say, after about the first year. 6 months to a year, I got pretty good. I was able to like pick up. First of all, second of all, I can't read music for crap. My first teacher tried to teach me how to read classical music. I can't do it. I've tried like 4 times in my life, and I cannot do it to save my life. That's the nice thing about guitar is you don't have to know how to read music. Tabs, it's like reading like Guitar Hero. It's so freaking easy. It's just like, here's where you put your finger. I'm sure you you probably don't know how to read tabs yet. Yeah, just do your own thing. Yeah, tabs are so easy. You can play any song. That was the thing is I was able to learn how to read tab really quickly, and I would just download different tabs from my favorite songs online and play them with my friends. I had friends who played guitar as well. We would just jam together. I even had a little band when I was 13 called The Rain. We played in the local talent show and got booed at and called witches, of which, of course, we loved it. It was like, they called us all witches. Did you hear them? Yeah, we loved that. But we pretended we hated it, of course. Yeah, no, I love guitar. I should get back into it. You should get into it. It's not difficult. I'm not saying that you can't play a difficult instrument. I'm just saying it's good to, you know, dip your toe in the water that's not too deep. And guitar is not too deep. Guitar is easy to master. If you got music in your heart, you already like good music, you're good. That's what that Nine of Wands is. You got it. You got this, man. You got this, man. It's gonna be a great hobby for you. Fully encourage it. All right, and with that, we are at the end of the show. unless we have any last minute donations, I'm going to do a last call for all donations. It's been a great night. I've definitely got energy for a couple more in me. If anyone's got any last minute questions, let me know. Send me a donation. We can get rolling. We can do this. We can read for you. I'm feeling the piano more, but I think it may be beyond me right now. I was just gonna say that's the reason why I kind of drifted away from the guitar was not because my nails got long. I let my nails get long because I fell in love with Tori Amos, who I'm not a fan of anymore, but I was obsessed with her in high school, early high school, and I really wanted to play piano. So I got a keyboard for Christmas one year, I think my 16th Christmas, but I didn't get lessons and I couldn't afford lessons, and my parents just assumed that the keyboard would be able to teach me. I'm too dumb for that. Way too dumb, way too ADD for that. So yeah, I never learned how to play piano. I would let there's actually a dude next door who teaches piano. He's got a beautiful grand piano and I hear him play all the time. My ex-boyfriend played piano. It was always beyond me. I've tried learning a couple times. I'm just like, whoa, this is tough. I feel like it would feel so much better to play. I don't know why, like pounding the keys, I would imagine. I mean, when I pound the keyboard when I'm writing, it feels very satisfying. Last call for donations.